Take everything we got, give it an honest shot, turning it on and off, we've been sliding, riding the highest dream, keeping the fire real. I call for you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible at last, fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invisible. Over the coming days, let's cut to the chase. We're gonna beat this maze, let's go deeper. I wanna reach it all, taking a leap or fall, I'll get to you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible at last, fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible. I've been flying off the ceiling, and maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible at last, fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Baby, we're invincible.
Good evening. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be on the World Wide Web. Welcome to Giants Blitz, our show about all things football right here, ChilliwackGiants.com. I'm your host, Mr. Tim Amy, and joined today, none other than the man himself, the defibrillator, the man of passion of football, Mr. Matt Paisley. Welcome, Matthew.
All right, thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
I'm going to move your little thingy in a little bit better there.
Thanks, Dad.
Is that better? Okay. Today, we talk about the beauty of the 10-play rule. The rule that says every kid on every team needs to play a minimum of 10 plays per game. And, of course, the rule was brought in years ago, started by Chilliwack right here, and then now it's right across the VCFL, just to ensure that whoever comes on and signs up and puts their money down and is willing to come to practice gets playing time no matter of their athletic ability. But it's not a perfect system, and there's different viewpoints around it, and it's been debated many, many times over the years. And Mr. Paisley, you're here to give your 2 cents on the 10-play rule, and you're not a fan of it.
I'm not a supporter of the 10-play rule at all.
Okay,
no.
So what is it you don't like?
I believe it's a crutch for the weak coach that doesn't want to play all his kids.
So,
I don't agree with it. I think there's a time and place, but right now it's I don't like any sort of a rule that says this is, or allows a coach to say this is potentially the maximum a child can play.
It's not the maximum.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But that's not how coaches take it.
No, it's not.
And I now we're labeling it. The moment you label it, it's like it's okay now in their mind, and that really bothers me. Like we were talking before, a big thing that I like. I would be more supportive of a 10-play rule at bantam and midget, where there's a concern that step up from JB to bantam, where kids can get injured, and it's a safety issue, or the bantam to midget, where now you've got 16, 17, 18-year-olds playing, and you're trying to ease a 16-year-old into a game against 18-year-olds. I can understand that, and I can support that. But at Atom, Pee Wee, and Junior Bantam, it's an excuse to play kids that maybe are not as strong a player as the other players, and that bothers me. At that point, I think it should be equal play time. And I understand that coaches are going to say, we're not going to, or they're going to want to say, this kid can only play 10 plays, or we're trying to win. But that's not what it's about.
No.
At Atom, Pee Wee, and Junior Bantam.
No, it isn't. It shouldn't even be about that at bantam and midget, to be honest with you. And it should always be about the team experience and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
But I mean, the problem.
That's a different argument.
It is a totally different argument. But here's the problem everyone's run into: is that coaches come in and they played and they remember their playing days and they watched the Seahawks and they watched the Lions and they see you missed the game, you log on online right afterwards the next morning. Hey, did my team win? And when you watch pro sports, of course, it's always about winning. And they bring that mentality in, and they're coaching at Flag, and they're coaching at Adam, and they're coaching at Pee Wee, and they want to win. I mean, I've been here at Adam games with associations coming in with a $1:10 on the clock. They're up by 25, 30 points, and they put their top player on. They scored another touchdown.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's an association issue.
It is, but the problem is coaches want to win, and they're going to put their best players on in hopes of winning, and they lose sight of what I appreciate what you're saying. Your philosophy is winning doesn't matter, it's development, and every kid should have an equal 10 or 15 minutes on the field regardless of ability.
At that level, 100%.
And I totally agree with you.
No.
But the problem is associations with the leagues that they ran into is that coaches don't do that, and then they don't retain players. And so the 10-play rule was brought in.
So I would argue, okay, so and I hate that argument. Sorry, that just bites my butt.
All right.
Okay. Saying that you retain players only by winning, that's ridiculous.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
No, it's okay. The problem is you don't, when you're always focused on winning, you don't retain players because, of course, they play the top players all the time, and parents pay all this money, and kids come out, and they never get any field time, and they go and do something else. So 10-play was brought in by Chilliwack, so everybody gets a chance to play in an effort to retain more players.
I understand
get more experience.
that. No, and I understand that, but what I'm saying, or what I was saying before, before,
Yeah.
is now the coach is saying, hey, I've only got to play that kid 10 plays.
I know. That's the
right,
problem.
and that's where the problem is, and that's why it's an association and a league-wide issue, right? It's and it's not my place to say, hey, the association should be telling their coaches this is what you do. You have to play the kids all this this amount of time. But what I am saying is the associations and the executives have to do a better job of selecting the coaches and educating the coaches to say this is our association philosophy. Our philosophy is to develop players, retain players, make football a part of their life that's enjoyable. Not, hey, I get to come and hang out on the bench for half an hour, go out for 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, I know.
And that's not creating a rule that's an artificial rule that says 10 plays. That's why I say it's the 10 play maximum. We call it the 10 play minimum, but it's not.
I know.
I've been there, I've seen it, and it's not right. And it just, at the younger levels.
I totally appreciate that.
And at the older levels, I support it for a different reason, but I wouldn't call it a 10 play minimum.
Okay. That's fair enough. What would you call it then? Semantics. What would you call it?
I don't know. I'm not. I don't have every answer.
You know what? And I
Right?
appreciate what you're saying, and there's no right answer to this. Because sorry, I'm going to interrupt for 1 second. Reflecting on what you're saying about bringing coaches in, the right kind of coaches, I'm on the executive.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have 2 openings for Pee Wee, and 2 guys will come up and put their names in the hat to coach Pee Wee.
Yeah.
So we have to go with those 2 coaches. We'll have 3 guys come up.
Great. Educate those coaches.
We do everything we can.
This is the way we are going to coach. Guys, hey, we noticed that some of these kids aren't playing. I don't get me wrong, we all want to win.
Yeah, I know.
I want to win more than anybody else.
I know.
But I tell you what kills me is winning knowing that 10 of those kids or 5 of those kids didn't contribute.
Yeah.
That beats me up inside. Would you want to look as a coach, go, hey, we just won the championship, that's great, and 5 of those kids only played 10 plays. Thank God we won. Just barely made it by playing those kids the minimum amount of plays. They didn't contribute. They don't feel like part of the team.
I know.
And that's just not right. Those kids are going to leave anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we have. Yeah, I know. We've had the emails come through where we've heard coaches and other parents refer to players as 10-play kids.
Yeah.
And we've had the emails come through with parents complaining and other coaches complaining, saying it's ridiculous because everybody contributes and everyone. My own son was a 10-play kid first year Pee Wee. Mm-hmm. And Greg Fawcett, who's his coach now, had him at 10-play, I think it was a corner. And by the end of the season, he was the starting wide receiver. And Greg was all set to bring starting slot back for the following year, right?
Yeah.
So I appreciate the 10-play rule because, of course, under any other coaching system, my son probably wouldn't have seen the light of day in that team, right?
Yeah.
So I like it because you get kids in there regardless.
Okay, so want to give an example?
Sure.
My son, starting center this year at Bantam,
Right.
having a great year. Last year, as a first-year Bantam, was an educational player, right?
Okay.
Meaning, and he played his 10, 15, 20 plays, whatever the game dictated at the time, right? We didn't say, hey, you're limited to 10 plays and that was it, right? Because how would that teach him to move as a second year moving forward? And so I hate the word, 10-play kids last year,
right.
When we went 0-10 at Bantam, didn't play just 10 plays. They played whatever the game dictated, right? So if the rush wasn't heavy, those first-year players on the O-line would play 20 to 30 plays.
Yeah.
Right? If maybe it was tougher on the O-line, but we thought we could put them defensively somewhere, they played there. And I'll tell you right now, what do you see?
100% retention.
You see 100% retention on that team. This year, where are we now? All those kids are contributing, and we're undefeated because they all played last year.
I totally agree with you. Agree with you. But it's very, very difficult, even with coaches that have been through this system since, Pee Wee, Adam, Flag. We even, on one of our teams this year, I'm not going to say which one, it was coming up to the draft. It was a dogfight because one coach wanted to lock up all the top kids and not have any concessions. You know, he wanted all the A players and he wanted the other team with all the B players. It's no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you put it in, you talk to coaches and you educate them. We have the coaching clinics. We do the whole thing. And we talk about development and involving every single kid, because the kid who comes in at Adam, you think this kid's never going to last, could be your superstar by junior bantam if he gets the play time and the kind of support that he needs.
100% agree.
But it's so hard to get coaches to understand that because they want to win and they want to put their top players on. I do every Friday night game. I see it every single Friday.
Yeah.
Get those kids out there and let them make mistakes. You know, but coaches want to win, and everybody's competitive, and like you want to win more than anybody.
Yeah, for sure.
I want my kid to win, come out with a championship ring and show all his friends what he won at provincials, right? Yeah. I want that more than anything else. I mean, I want him to have fun and enjoy himself, but let's face it, you know, would you want to see your kid win a Super Bowl? Of course you would. Like, this is not
arguing that. This isn't the NFL, though.
No, I know.
This is community football.
I know, but I mean, tell that to some of the coaches out there, and that's the problem. That's why you had to bring in the 10-play rule, and there's associations.
Or we do a better job at educating our coaches and enforcing those rules.
Oh, I know.
Those kids, don't kid yourself. The coaches want to be there. I hate to say it, it's an ego thing.
It is.
You know, and I've been one of those coaches. I've been one of those coaches that wanted to win and wanted to be that guy, but I didn't compromise my values.
We need more Matt Paisleys. That's what we need.
No, we need to educate our coaches to understand what we're trying to accomplish. Right? Yeah. It's not just me. I've coached against other coaches in the different associations that were just like that.
Yeah.
You know, there was a great coach in Meadow Ridge, Tim, and he was the same way, but he got frustrated and left because of problems.
I got you.
From the 10-play rule.
I got you. Okay. On that note, we're going to wrap up. Thank you very much, Mr. Matt Paisley, the most passionate man in football right here, ladies and gentlemen. I love this guy.
Yeah, all right.
Next week coming up, we have Coach Scott Wilkins, who is our head coach for our Bantam team that's having just an absolute banner season, and you're the O-line coach for that team.
You betcha.
You guys are doing absolutely superb. So they're 5-0. They're playing South Surrey.
Who's 5-0?
Who's 5-0. So next Friday, December 20th, it's going to be an absolute superb game, and Scott is going to be our coach talking about his season and how things are going right for him and looking forward. So this wraps up. I want to thank everybody, our executive producers, Mr. Tom Caverly, Mr. Wayne Biorgi, our producer, Robbie Snooks, tech producer, AJ Cavana, and of course our social media empress extraordinaire, Miss Jillian Fraser. I'm your host, Mr. Tim Amy, signing off. Giants Blitz. Thanks for getting blitzed this Friday, the 13th. See you next week.
Take everything we got, give it an honest shot. Turning it on and off, we've been sliding. Riding the highest dream, keeping the fire real. I call for you. Hold your gun, cut the wire. Aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Over the coming days, let's cut to the chase. We're gonna beat this maze, let's go deeper. I wanna reach it all, taking a leap or fall. I'll get to you. Hold your gun, cut the wire. Aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire. Aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible. I've been flying off the ceiling, and maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire. Aim
Hello, hello?
Cheer squad. Cheer squad. Bring it. Bring it. Just like that.
All right, let's get ready for a little Friday Night Live! Brought to you by CANEX Masonry and Landscaping. Let's get ready to rumble! All the way from down the river, down the highway, and across the river, your Mission Niners, number 13. Pardon me, that's number 8, Erica Stevens. Number 13, Tristan Clark. Number 16, Styan Theron. Get some applause going here, folks. Number 23, Jesse Sam. Number 24, Max Hansen. Number 25, Kaylor Deeds. Number 26, Maxwell Shelley. Number 29, Evan Doherty. Number 34, DJ McDowell. He's got his own cheering section. Number 37, Tanner Vokey. Number 51, Drew McGrath. Number 53, Noah Slattery. Number 56, Fraser Webb. Big number 57, Harinder Dhaliwal. Number 58, Aiden Schofield. Number 59, Dominic Fritz. Number 61, George Hansen. Oh, I love it. There we go, little Friday Night Lights action for you. Number 62, Jack Harvey. Number 64, Isaiah Selman. Number 65, Eli Gertzen. Number 88, Kyler Mackin. And number 89, Jamison Farley. Your Peewee Mission Niners. All right, Chilliwack. Let's get up and cheer loud and strong. Coming in, your Blue Giants, number 1, Charlie Lights Out Larson. Number 2, Blake the Badger Langley. Number 5, Anthony the Jet Jorgensen. Number 8, Jack Attack Zacharias. Number 10, Carter Prime Time Dallas. That was 11. Sorry, pardon me, that was 11, Cole Fast Feet Fauchon. Number 12, Tegan Lightning White. Number 14, Michael the Menace Marcotte. Oh, there we go. There we go. Number 20, Keegan Kickstart Mitchell. Here we go. Number 21, Pearson Juggernaut Capstick. Number 22, Gavin the Gavinator Parks. It's raining, ladies and gentlemen. Number 23, Aiden Hot Hands Hewitt. Number 25, Gracie the Thunder Tornado Tolmie. Number 32, David Strong Arm Armstrong. Number 33, Caden Volcano Valier. Number 36, Jace Jackhammer Chapel. Number 42, Tristan Pinball Frick. Number 43, Lucas the Punisher Pollard. Number 50, Jane Pinball Truck Porter. Number 52, Jaden Jester Highbinner. Number 55, Keaton K.C. Chappell. Number 60, Nico Night Train Nesdick. Number 61, Logan the Dominator Dove. 62, Caden Gravedigger Dyer. Number 74, Yapo the Beast Conte. Number 76, Mackenzie Mack Truck Boy. Number 82, Kyle the Brain Kettler. Number 87, Owen the Dutchman Vanderhoek. Our Pee Wee Blue Giants. And now let's all get nice and quiet, take off our hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Wayne, can you please come to the tower? Wayne, to the tower. Thank you.
And we got CANEX Masonry Landscaping Friday Night Lights. I'm your host, Tim Amy, flying solo tonight. I have no co-pilot. I get to say whatever I want all evening long, and we're going to have a great game here. Our Pee Wee Blue Giants taking on our Mission Niners. And I'm very excited about this game. We got good records. It's a nice evening. It's cold. It's crisp. Football weather. I'm not sure if I'm on air or not. I've got full buzzing in my headphones right now, but that doesn't matter. I'm going for it anyway. So we have our Mission Niners all the way from across the Fraser River. Our very own Pee Wee Giants head coach, Sean Dallas. It's going to be a great evening. I've got buzzing in my headphones. There's a little technical difficulty. We're going to fix that. We've got a good crowd out tonight. Nice group of people. We've got our cheer squad. Another few minutes we'll have kickoff. Pee Wee football. I like Pee Wee. Pee Wee football is good because it's competitive. It's still nice and young and think of fun of things. When you get the JV bands and it gets a little more serious. So I'm pretty sure I'm on air. I'm just going to keep talking. I'm going to ramble on. I talk to myself all the time, so this shouldn't be an issue. concession is open. But the west window was indoors.
Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to Chilliwack Giants football and Friday night lights. Teams are getting ready.
Flying solo.
Get to visit the west
I think Matt
concession.
Nashby's
We've got lots of
tuning in from
warm
LA right
coffee
now.
and hot chocolate,
Your normal
as well as
partner
our
in
famous
crime.
poutine and candy bags.
Let's go to see a concert. We wanted to see some sports, but no one's playing tonight, so.
Lots of
In
good
LA.
stuff to buy.
We're here.
Raffle
You
tickets
should have
to
stayed here.
clothing.
You get full football action here. It's going to be awesome.
And our 50-50 draw.
I want to thank some of our sponsors. First one, our touchdown sponsor. Next Friday night, taking on South Surrey, two undefeated teams. Got a bye week this week. All right, we got our opening lineups coming up here. And I believe Chilliwack is going to receive to start the game. I do not have a roster for Mission just yet, and I'm going to get it in 2 more minutes. It's downstairs in the tower, and someone's going to run it up for me. Okay, it's got a thumbs up. Perfect. So I apologize to any Mission parents watching. I will not know the players' names for another few minutes. Again, we do what we can here. Fox News has tons of producers and thousands of people. We have one guy and a fantastic crew of tech people making sure this gets on air. Here we go. Boom goes the dynamite. Yapo Conte takes it right across the chest. He's bubbling with it. And it looks like Mission has recovered their own kick. Big number 57, Mr. Dhaliwal, Harinder Paul Dhaliwal. I believe that is the player. I believe that's number 57, remember from the introductions. So Mission will take over at their own 54-yard line, 1st and 10, and a tough break for Chilliwack to start the game. Those short kicks to that opening front line of the punt return are hard to recover because they nail them right in the chest, and it's moving pretty quick. Ideally, what coaches like to see is let the ball go past the first row of kids, and the kid in the back row pick it up, and everybody else block. But, you know, in a perfect world, that works great. Sadly, this world is not perfect. Okay, 1st and 10, I formation, slot backs in motion. There's the handoff, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Big Yapo Conte in there, and that's a loss of yardage for Mission. So Chilliwack's defense, they lost the possession on the opening kick, and their defense stands up strong and tall, and that opening handoff drive. Did I mention it's our 25th anniversary? 25th anniversary of Chilliwack Minor football.
The Blue Giants have a very strong defense, so it'll be interesting to
And Blue D. Chilliwack Blue Giants have strong D. Cindy, what is your record? 3-2, a winning record. So they want to go up to 4-2, secure a top spot for the playoffs coming up in just another couple of weeks. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looks like they redid the first down. Okay, not sure what happened. And there's a handoff in the backfield. Looks like number 37 and big number 42. Tristan Pinball Frick in there for the tackle. Mission probably picked up maybe half a yard there. So a 2nd and 10. Just smack dab between the 54 and 55 yard line. So Chilliwack's defense showing up. They're not letting them move that ball at all. Missed out in the opening kickoff, but if they keep this up, they'll have possession again right where they left off, so no harm done. Here comes Mission. I formation. Got their slot backs, got their wide receivers. Ready to roll. Nice little pitch in the backfield. Number 37. He cuts in and stopped dead just past the line of scrimmage. Sets up 3rd and about 8. And we have a flag on the play. Let's see who it's called against. I'm going to hazard a guess, say it's a holding call. Just because it came late after the snap. That is my guess. We'll see what the refs say. And one of the refs out there, the man who threw the flag, is Wayne Scully, who was a guest on Giants Blitz a few weeks ago. He's been doing the reffing thing for about 30 years. A very, very nice man. I'm just waiting for the call here. Is penalty declined? I'm going to wait. They're referring, he's explaining to the head coach what happened. Looks like Chilliwack's going with a 4-3-D. You have 4 men on the D line, 3 linebackers back. He's got his corners, he's got his safeties. A very traditional setup. Penalty decline. Okay, repeat 3rd down. See what happened there is if you would have given him repeat 2nd down, move it back 5 yards. So it's a good strategy just to not take that penalty. I'm just going to keep rambling here. Here we go. Hand off in the backfield. Looks like a live ball. And Chilliwack's got it. Big Yapo Conte. Look at him go. Number 74 bursts through. Touchdown, Chilliwack. That is fantastic. Yapo was on that opening kickoff, took the ball off the chest, couldn't handle it. Mission takes possession, and on 3rd down, recovers the fumble and thunders into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow. And that is a Kyle Hislop Royal LePage touchdown. It's kind of funny because you look at that scrum and the kids didn't realize where the ball was. They probably thought the play was dead. But not Yapo. Super fast. He's a big, strong kid, and he moves quickly. Get the whole family up here in the tower tonight. Everyone's hanging out. It's a place to be, man. It's like a nightclub up here. It's practically need a doorman downstairs. Here we go. Going for the PAT. They're going for 2 or they're going for 1? I don't see them setting up for a kick. Looks like they're going for 1. Number 23 takes the snap. Flag on the play. Nice throw. Incomplete, so we're going to see what happens. And Aiden Hot Hands Hewitt is your quarterback tonight for Chilliwack. So I wonder what the penalty is. It's right on the snap. It's either going to be a procedure or it's going to be an offside. So what they can do is they can repeat the kick or they can just apply it to the kickoff. 2 options. So many options, so much time. 9:23 in. Offside for the defense. Okay. So they're probably going to try it one more time. Not a bad move to make. Tim Amy, Chilliwack Friday Night Lights, Chilliwack Minor Football brought to you by CANEX Masonry and Landscaping. I'm a lone wolf tonight. All up here by my lonesome. Nobody wanted to join me. I'm a lone wolf. That's okay. I can talk all night. Talk to myself all the time. There's a handoff. Number 42 tries to push it up the middle. Looks like he got it. So that's a 7-0 Chilliwack lead. 9:19 still to go in the first quarter. And Chilliwack just burst out on that fumble recovery. They're still waiting for the score to go on the score clock. All right, it's a cold evening. It's nice up in the old tower here, let me tell you. It's nice and cozy and warm. Matt Macri, if you're listening from LA, you're missing out. All I got to say is, Matt Macri, you're missing out. So much fun here. Let's go. Yep. We're going to get the score on the score clock. There we go. Okay, Chilliwack will now kick to Mission, seeing as they started the scoring tonight. Here we go. Number 11. Cole Fast Feet Fauchon. Cole Fauchon kicking for us. Not bad. Not a bad little kick. There's another bobble. And Mission, nice job to recover that ball. It comes right at you, hits you right in the chest. And it's a real hot potato, and it's cold and a bit damp out there, so grabbing the ball makes it is even more challenging. So he jumped right on it. Mission keeps possession right around the 55-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Mission. Their second possession of the game, despite the fact they're down 7-0. Joined by President Extraordinaire, the man himself. How are you? You want to come on air with me for a few minutes? No, you're good? Okay. Drew Saunders in the tower. Man of many talents here with Chilliwack Minor Football. He slices, he dices. He leads. All right, Mission, 1st and 10. Getting set up. They got their big kid in the backfield. Ooh, somebody jumped. Flag? Flag. 2 flags. There we go. So it's either an offside or a procedure. We'll see what happens here. A little too much Red Bull. Kids are a little too anxious. Got to be patient, guys. It's a long game yet. Mission got offside. Number 13 wasn't too sure about that. Had the hands up. What? Seriously, coach? Seriously, ref? That's a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 15 from the 55-yard line. It happens. It happens. So if someone's in the tower, I'm still waiting for a roster from Mission. Maybe Cindy Marcotte could ask Wayne Bjorgi to come up to the tower for a few minutes. Cindy, could you do that for me? Let them snap the ball. I need the roster from the tower for Mission. He did, but the other roster went downstairs to the tower so they could program it in. Run up the middle, stopped by the Giants. Oh, there we go. Here it comes. Okay. Was that a fumble? I was distracted. Drew Saunders up here with his talents. Here we go. I've got my Mission roster. Number 13, Tristan Clark. big number 57, Harinder Dhaliwal. I feel complete. This is good. So 1st and 10 Giants at the 53-yard line. They already have a 7-0 lead. And let's see if they can stack it. Looks like number 23, Mr. Hewitt at pivot. Here they go in the backfield. Oh, another offside. Offside of procedure. That's the tough thing about this age group. The kids get a little antsy. Looks like Yapo Conte is in the backfield. Procedure against Chilliwack. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down. And they're all set to go. And the penalty got called. It happens, you know. Ever watch a Lions game? Procedure, offsides all the time. All right. Hewitt at pivot. Conte in the backfield. In the pro set. There's the handoff. Number 21. Big number. Juggernaut Capstick Pearson. I feel like there's an echo in here. And when I hear the echo, my voice sounds a lot higher, like I'm a woman. It's kind of weird. Anyway. So that picked up a couple of yards, so it sets up a 2nd and 12 at the 55-yard line now. Handoff. Number 21, Capstick. Cuts to the outside. Busts through the line. Nice bit of gain there. That was a great run by Capstick. Ran about 10 yards. That's going to set up a 3rd and about 3. And I like what they're doing in the backfield here. The tendency is to take the biggest kid, put him in the backfield, give him the ball. But what Sean Dallas has done, he's got Pearson Capstick as his tailback, and he's got big 74 Yapo Conte as his fullback blocking for him. So that opens up the holes and gets more room for Capstick to get more yardage. So despite the penalty, it's 3rd and about 3 for Chilliwack at their own 45-yard line. Here's the Capstick. Cuts up the middle nicely. That's a first down, and Chilliwack is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Good job there by Capstick. He took the pitch, and he looked for openings, and he cut up the field. He didn't run side by side or slant. He just thundered up the field, straight up. And he set up a perfect first down, the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Chilliwack, so far early in this game, is kind of dominating things. So, nice to see. Looking good. There's the halfback. There's the Conte up the middle. Picked up about 3 or 4 yards. Oh, maybe more. So they sort of faked out the defense there because, of course, they had Cappy Capstick behind him. And normally it's Yapo doing the blocking, but he got the ball to Yapo right away. And he thundered right up. Picked up 5 yards on the play. 5 yards? I'll say 5 yards. 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line. And Mr. Conte, of course, 74, the beast. There's your handoff. Nice throw. He's got a man. Nice catch. Number 12. Lightning feet White. His dad's up here doing score clock. Big beaming smile. It's a proud moment when your kid touches the ball, let me tell you. Beautiful throw. Great catch. A 1st and 10 at the 20. And the Pee Wee Blue Giants are in the red zone. I like the way they've set up this offense. Super duper trooper. Absolutely superb. Nice. I'm not sure the OC is. Sean Dallas is the head coach. I'm not sure the OC is. Whoever the OC is deserves some credit because I've got some good systems up here. And right now it's working for them. CANEX Masonry Landscaping, Friday Night Lights, Chilliwack Minor Football, Townsend Field, Chilliwack, British Columbia, the jewel of the Fraser Valley, quite frankly. I'm biased, I live here. I own real estate, so yeah, move here, get my property value up. I said that out loud, I don't care. Carl Hislop, Royal LePage, he wants to hear those things too. He's our touchdown sponsor. Okay, 7-0 Chilliwack, 8:27 to go. 2 men back in the pro set. There's the snap. There's the handoff to Capstick. He's got some room. He's cutting around the outside. Look for the stiff arm. Didn't even need it. Wow. Well, I got to give the O-line credit on that. The O-line held them absolutely perfectly. And when your O-line is clicking, your backfield looks magical. And that is a Kyle Hislop Royal LePage touchdown, our touchdown sponsor. Matt Paisley was our guest tonight on Giants Blitz. Of course, he's the O-line coach for our fantastic Bantam team this year. And he was very upset with me a few weeks ago because we did the Bantam team Friday Night Light game and we did not give any credit to the O-line and just talked about the backfield all the time. So this backfield is clicking in large part because the O-line is working perfectly. So all the coaching staff on Chilliwack right now are doing a great job getting this team clicking. And I'm going to say it's only a matter of time before Mission really turns up a jet. Nice reverse. Number 11 gets around to the outside. Is the Bandit. Fauchon, is he in? Touchdown. Or what am I saying? PAT. So that's a 1-point conversion. Cole, fast feet, Fauchon. Absolutely superb. He was on our team last year. And just looking at that, Cole has grown leaps and bounds since last season. I love seeing that. Second-year kids coming into their own. Look how fast he's going. Look at him bust through. Cuts right around. Superb. Got some good blocking. Again, credit to the O-line. Doing a fantastic job out there. Mission is a good team, and it's a great association. And it's only a matter of time before our Niners get their hands on that ball and really bust through. But Chilliwack's defense has kind of been the story. I mean, it's 14-0, but their defense gets them that ball. And it's kind of frustrating Mission. And they need to get something going quick. 8:07 in the first, tons of football left to play. A Super Bowl LI proved no lead is safe. None whatsoever. All right. Chilliwack kicking off. 14-0. The Blue Giants. Number 11 with the kick. There's Fauchon. Fast feet. Not a bad one. And looks like that could be a live ball. Does Chilliwack recover? And how are they marking it? Did it go far enough? Chilliwack got the ball, but did it go far enough to count? Who's getting what? They didn't. Looks like it's Chilliwack's ball. So they're indicating that Chilliwack's going to get possession again. The Giants are just confounding the Niners. Niners can't seem to get their game going. Not really sure what the issue is. They're a good team. They're a good association. These are great-looking kids out there. But they're having trouble getting their engine started. All right. 8:01. 14-0 Chilliwack. Friday Night Lights, CANEX Masonry and Landscaping. One of the many wonderful sponsors we have here with the Giants. And don't go to West Deck and Window and Doors Concession, all the fantastic volunteers serving up the poutine and the hot dogs and the hot chocolate. Doing a great job. We've got a swag tent, we've got a fitty draw. Still not too late to go online. Get yourself a raffle ticket. All right. In the pro set. Slot backs in motion. There's the handoff. Ooh, fumble. Chilliwack recovers in the backfield. That's going to cost him a good 6-7 yards. So it'll be a 2nd and long for Chilliwack. I apologize for coughing. I've had a cold all week. Everybody at work got it, then it was my turn. So I've been battling a cold all week. Okay, no biggie. 2nd and long, Chilliwack. Hasn't been a problem for them. They've had no issues making up yards. But it's a cold, damp evening out there, and that ball gets kind of slippery. And let's face it, we all drop stuff at time to time. So, number 23, Hewitt, for the long snap in the shotgun. There it is. Here's his handoff. Number 36 cuts around the outside. He's got some great moves. He's got a first down. No one's touching him. Are they going to get him? Are they going to get him? No. Number 36, Jace Jackhander Chappell in the end zone. It almost seemed as Mission had a chance at him. I think Chilliwack, Mission, could have had a chance at him to give him a shove and knock him out of bounds. But I don't know, they get into a deficit early and you start losing your confidence and you start forgetting the little things. It's easy to get inside another team's head, you know? Oh, it's cold. Ooh, it's damp up here. You hear that noise? That's me shuffling, keeping myself warm. Niners are a great organization. This is a great looking team. The coaching staff seems really fun. And a first touchdown. Cindy's that first touchdown of the season or first touchdown of the game? First touchdown of the season for number 36, Jace Jackhander Chappell. Good for him. Congratulations, Jace. You've earned it. There's your handoff. Looks like they got number 22, and he's tackled shy of the PAT. So the extra point attempt is not good, but that still puts Chilliwack up 20-0 with 7:30 to go in the first quarter. And let's hope that old Mission shakes off the jitters and starts to roll. I like the Niners. Mission Niners had a junior bantam team 2 years ago that thundered all the way to the provincial championship. Had just an amazing team. Coach Dave Hicks ran that team and did an absolutely amazing job. But tonight they're having a little bit of trouble. And you know what? Every team loses a game every once in a while, so no big deal. They could be a young team. It could be a new team. They could be new to it. Could be a lot of first-year players. So it's not an issue. As long as the kids are having fun, that's the important thing. Everybody has a good time. Michigan could be cycling every single one of their players out, giving everybody equal time on the field. Right? That's the way to do it. It's not about winning. Okay, here comes Fauchon with the kick. That's not a bad kick right there. Nice little bump. Chilliwack's in with the tackle. And Mission hangs on to the ball, so it's 1st and 10 from the 46, what am I going to say, 46, 47-yard line around. So Mission's got some pretty decent field position to start this drive. Let's hope Mission can get something going. Chilliwack's defense has been very, very strong. Setting up in the 4-3 format. 4 linemen, 3 linebackers back. And it's certainly done its job. They've stripped the ball and recovered fumbles a couple of times, leading in major scores. Matt Paisley, if you're watching, Matt Paisley was our guest tonight on Giants Blitz, which is brought to you by PMJR Construction and Kevin Adams. And he's home painting. He promised his wife he'd get some stuff done around the house, otherwise he'd be up here calling the game with me tonight. They're called sports widows. The wives that never see their husbands because the football season or the hockey season or the baseball season or whatever, it's fired up. So here we go. All right. The Niners. I want to see some action from the Niners here. I want to see a good drive by the Niners. I formation. Got their boys set up. See what this O-line can do. They got some good size in their O-line. Big, strong kids. There's the handoff. Number 30 cuts to the outside. Number 37, pardon me. Couldn't get past the line of scrimmage. Again, Chilliwack's defense really stepping up. Number 37 for Mission, as I check my sheet here. Tanner Vokey. Needed a little bit more blocking on that play. Open up a gap, open up a hole. Just let him get through. It's cold tonight. Is the heater working? Wayne can make it work. Wayne can do anything. Anybody here knows Wayne Bjorgi? You know Wayne is capable of doing anything. Here we go. I formation. O-line set. There's the handoff. Cuts up the middle. And once again, Chilliwack's defense steps up and just stops him dead in his tracks. And Mission just can't get things going. They're a little frustrated. They need to shake it up a bit. Stop going up the middle. Get some blocking. Cut to the outside. Make things happen. Get things going. 4:20 in the first. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. We had a great Giants blitz tonight with Matt Paisley talking about the 10-play kid and his philosophy on 10-play, and he's not for it. He wants to see every kid play, cycle in and out, not just have a minimum of 10 plays. Okay, here we go. 3 men in the backfield. There's the long snap. Number 25 cuts back. What a throw! Nice kill, Heck. Number 25, Kyler Dietz, threw an absolute beauty of a pass, hit his wide receiver right in the chest, but the poor guy just couldn't hang on to it. It's a cold, wet, slippery ball out there. Look at him stop back. Look at that throw. Oh, it was perfect. Beautiful pass. I love that kid. I'm hoping Mission runs that play a few more times. I love seeing passing at this age group. The more you throw, no matter what the result, the more you throw, the better you get at it. The tendency is you throw it once or twice, it doesn't work, and they stop doing it. All right, so that's a turnover and downs for Chilliwack, and at the end of the first quarter. So they're going to change ends. And the downs marker's having a bit of a problem here. Let's get things figured out. So Chilliwack takes over on downs. Gutsy play by Mission at third down. There we go. Marking it right. Okay. Now it says first down. They have the downs marker. It's kind of backwards here. Chilliwack's got the ball. It's the end of we're now in the second quarter. And the referees are conferring right here, so we'll get this figured out. No big deal. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. Tim Amy on his own. Mr. Matt Macri, I believe, is in Los Angeles, drinking up the sunshine. We're conferring. We're figuring out what's going on here. Looks like a timeout's been called. Ian Parks is on there for Chilliwack. He's getting them organized. Those assistant coaches. There we go. Now we're getting the sticks moved. Okay. Yeah, Chilliwack 1st and 10 at the 50, the offensive 50-yard line, pardon me. Start of the second quarter, first half action. 20-0 Chilliwack. And so far it's been all blue. All Pee Wee Blue Giants. Mission just hasn't been able to get into it. Their defense, the Giants' defense, has kind of stymied them. And I think it's got them off their game a little bit. Anyway, there's a bit of an issue out there. The referees are conferring. Oh, there's not an issue. There's a timeout. So referees are talking. Coaches are talking to their kids. Everyone's getting organized. 20-0 Chilliwack. Let's hope Mission gets in this. I like to see a close game. Last weekend we had a real blowout. It was pouring rain. The rain was coming down sideways because of all the wind. And tonight it's a nice not rainy night. It's a bit cool, but it is October. Thanksgiving is behind us. Looking forward to Halloween now. Okay. Looks like Hewitt at pivot. I don't see Mr. Conte in the backfield. There's the snap. Nice little fake. Hewitt hangs on to it himself. Cuts to the outside. He's thundering forward. That's a first down and then some. What a great run. Aiden Hewitt, not a big kid, but it took half of Mission to haul him down. But Mission got the job done. Beautiful bit of running there by Mr. Hewitt. Quarterback keeper. Look at him thunder through. Look at how many kids it takes to haul him down. Just keeps moving his feet. If there's anything that you can do in football, you've got that ball, regardless of what's going on, until you're down on the turf, keep moving your feet. Keep pumping those pistons. All right, it's cold. It's cold, people. It's fall. I'm not ready for this. All right, Hewitt, the long snap in the shotgun. Running back number 42, Tristan Pinball Frick, right next to him. Number 43, flanking him. Lucas the Punisher Pollard in the pro set. There go the slot backs. There's the snap. Drops back, throws the ball, and just shy. He had wide receiver Tegan Lightning White in his sights. And the ball was just a bit short. But I like that play because he's going for a moving target. A lot of time the receiver stops moving and doesn't get to the ball. The throw is just off a bit. So no big deal. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I love seeing the passing plays at the Adam Pee-wee level. The more you pass at Adam and Pee-wee, the more you'll see it at junior bantam and up. This is where you develop the passing game, and so few coaches do it. So Sean Dallas and your OC, thank you very much for getting a passing game going. 8:31 to go. Clock ticking. There's the snap. Nice snap. Beautiful throw and just shy. Good coverage by Mission there. The corner was there, number 11. Cole Fast Feet Fauchon was the man in sight, and I think it was number 11 for number 13, I think, Tristan Clark for Mission, who was the corner on that, and he got himself between the receiver and the ball beautifully, and Fauchon had no chance at it. 3rd down and 10 at the 35-yard line. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. 20-0 Chilliwack lead. And if they don't score on this, it'll be the first drive of the game where they haven't scored when they have the ball. Handoff, number 42. Look at this. Bounces off a receiver, big 57, a nice stiff arm. Cuts to the outside, he's still on his feet. He's got himself to a first down. He's going to get the end zone. He is pretty darn close. Did not get the touchdown, but is a first and goal, probably about the 1 or 2 yard line for the Giants. And I tell you, these Pee-wee Blue Giants are just thundering up the field. They are dominating this game early. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Team Amy, flying alone, flying solo. A little drink of water. Got to look after my instrument here, my voice. It's my life right now. Mr. Matt Macri in Los Angeles. If you're watching, I missed you, bud. I want you here with me. No more holidays during football season, okay, pal? There's the handoff, and Chilliwack through to the end zone. Another touchdown for the Giants. Superb job. And I think that was number 23, Mr. Hewitt, with the ball. Good old-fashioned quarterback keeper, the quarterback sneak. An oldie but a goodie. Tried, true, and tested. A 26-0 lead. 7:28 to go in the second. Chilliwack dominating early and often in this game. And Mission is in danger of having the clock run on them if they don't start getting some points on the board and getting into this game a bit more. I think Chilliwack scored on that opening drive, Mission's opening drive, on a fumble recovery by Yapo Conte. There's the handoff. There's the throw. And ball just overthrown for the PAT. Jack attack Zacharias, just couldn't reach it. A little too high. So good snap. I like the snaps coming nice and clean in this cold, crisp, clean night. So that puts Chilliwack 26 points over the Niners. And a dominant, giant performance so far this evening. Pardon me, everyone, I'm sniffling. It's my first cold of the season. I think I'm getting over it, though. Got a lot of sleep this week. Got a brand new mattress at home. My old mattress was 15 years old. My wife and I got it when we first got married, so we can't ask anything more of the mattress. It's gone now. It's in mattress heaven. We got a brand new one. So I'm sleeping like a rock. The new mattress is a little hard. It's a little stiff. You sit on it, it doesn't move. But, it takes a little while the mattresses to sort of soften up a bit. It takes about a month. I'm not complaining, though, because the old one was a little too soft. I feel like rolling out of bed every single morning with a very stiff back because you're sagging all night. So, yeah, here we go. Fauchon with the kick. Nice kick. Like that. Recovered by number 88. And that is Kyler Mackin. And I like what Kyler Mackin did there. It was a bit of a funny bounce. Got his hands on it and just went to his knees and didn't try and get up. Took a very smart, safe play on that play. When you start getting fancy, you start getting desperate, you start pushing, that's when you risk fumbles and getting pushed further back. And so you get the ball, you hang on to it, take a knee, no big deal. It's a 1st and 10 regardless. 42-yard line Mission. So I want to see some Mission offense here. It's an association that's scored more than a few points in their day. And I want to see this team rock it. Here we go. Referees ready to roll. I want to thank the officiating for the VCFL. Wayne Scully was a guest on Giant Splits a couple of weeks ago. Gave me a whole new appreciation for the job they do. It's a thankless job. And for the most part, the officiating of the VCFL is absolutely superb. So you gentlemen doing a great job. All right. I formation from the snap. There's the handoff. And Yapo Conde gets into that backfield and spoils the party. It looks like we have an injured player. So the kids will be taking a knee. Got the handoff off. And boom. Got hit just as he released the ball. And pardon me, that was not Yapo Conte on the tackle. I did not see the number of the player, but Yapo was in there. He got the hit on the quarterback. Clean hit, but a hit nonetheless. And he's getting up. Oh, he's fine. No, they're carrying him off the field. Oh, maybe he twisted his ankle or his knee as he went down. He's a warrior. He's going to be back. That looked like a clean hit to me from where my angle. So hopefully he'll be back. It's a tough break when you, looks like their starting quarterback just went down, so that gets a little more complicated for Mission right now. Not a problem. Mission's going to come back. I got a feeling. I like this team. They got dreams. They got moxie. They're going to hang in. 7:09 the second. 26-0 Chilliwack lead. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. Tim Amy, your host, flying solo. Well, we got some new visitors up here. We got Josh Cahoon. We got the guys. Oh, here they are. We got the whole family up here tonight. I told you, it's like a nightclub. We practically need a velvet rope and a doorman downstairs to let the VIPs up. All right, Chilliwack setting up their defense. Looks like a 4-3. Or not. Get their free safety back. Got their corners. All right. Second and about 11. Mission. There's the handoff. And the trouble with Mission right now is they're doing the same play every single time. They keep trying to get the ball up the middle. And they had that great passing play in the last play, and it hit the player right in the numbers, but he just couldn't hang on to the ball. So number 23 for Mission, or was it 25? Yeah, Kaylor Dirt's 25. Threw the ball beautifully. And it looks like we got a timeout called here. And I would like to see Mission go back to that passing play. Just keep throwing that darn ball. If I'm Mission, I'm going to be throwing that ball. The handoffs aren't working. Running up the gut. It's not going to work for you. Just keep throwing the ball. Keep it exciting. Heck, if you lose, you lose. But one of those passes is going to connect. And you're going to get into the end zone. That's my philosophy. All right. Tim Amy. You get me all to yourself tonight, everybody. Flying without a co-pilot. Nothing but Tim Amy all evening. All right. 6:41. Timeout called. Everyone's conferring. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving? I had 2 Thanksgiving dinners this year. Back-to-back turkey nights. Then I got a cold. Kind of spoiled the party. Oh, well. Haven't mowed my lawn in a week. It's been pouring rain. I don't care. It's the fall. You get one more mow in. Got to seed it. I fertilized it, and I burned part of the lawn with the fertilizer. I don't know what happened. It looks so nice for a little while. Okay. Reorganized. Coaches are off the field. Timeout's called. And there's the clock starting. And let's do this, Mission. I formation. Gonna pass. Gonna hand off. Oh no, the quarterback trips up. Number 64 had the ball. Isaiah Selman. And it looks like we have another injured Mission player grabbing his foot. Looks like a bit of pain. Chilliwack's defense, I got to say, I'm impressed. They are showing up tonight. They are the story. The O-line's doing a great job opening up the gaps so that the running backs can get through and get to the end zone. And that's reflected in the 26-0 score. But the defense has not allowed Mission a solitary inch. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 Chilliwack on the 35-yard line. And I'm up here freezing. I didn't wear enough warm clothes. It was sunny and kind of hot when I left the house. And of course, the second the sun goes down, it gets really cold. And I forget these things. What's the temperature? Look at my cell phone. We got a timeout here. So you buying any raffle tickets? Because I got a lot to sell. What's my temperature here? 11 degrees. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. It says 11 degrees, partly sunny. So I think something's wrong here. My AccuWeather forecast is not to do Accu because it's nighttime and it's not sunny. 7 degrees. That makes more sense. There we go. Mostly clear, 7 degrees. Yeah, it was not 8 degrees. There we go. 8 degrees out. It was not 11 degrees. Cold. Okay. Another Mission player carried off the field. These poor guys are taking a beating. I really want to see them get their offense going. Unfortunately, it just went 3rd and out. So Chilliwack takes over on the offensive 35-yard line. And the way Chilliwack's been playing tonight, they're just thundering. And Mission's in danger of having the clock run on them. One more touchdown, that's a 30-point lead, and that means straight time. Clock does not stop. Well, thank you for tuning in. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping, Friday Night Lights. We have a touchdown sponsor, Kyle Hislop, Royal LePage, our concession, Westec Window and Doors. Of course, we have our player of the game, IHOP, player of the game, coming up after the game. Big O 50/50 tire in the clothing tent by Hallmark Promotions. West Tech Window and Doors is our sponsor for our concession.
For being here on a cold Friday night.
And players are getting organized here. Yapo Conte on every single play. He's a really dominating player. Big, solid, strong kid. But, you know, this is a complete Chilliwack team. I'm seeing a really complete effort from this entire Chilliwack team tonight. And I'm quite impressed. Our Bantam team is undefeated, and they play South Surrey next week, the 20th. South Surrey is also undefeated, so it's going to be a superb game. So we have this team, unless Mission pulls a Super Bowl LI and comes back from 25 points down, we'll go to 4-2, which puts them in a very good position to get into the playoffs, the postseason. And wouldn't it be great to see two Chilliwack teams go to the finals? But of course, right now, that's just me talking. There's a lot of football left to play before you can get to the final. So, all right, 6:13 to go. Everybody's conferring. I know it's taking so long. Mission have one too many players on there. Oh, one more player going off for Mission. Okay. Don't want to be called for too many men. There we go. Now the clock's running. Okay. Here comes Chilliwack. 1st and 10 of the 35. Nice snap. Hand off to number 1. Look at him move. Charlie Larson. Look at him go. Untouched. Beat one tackler. Beat a second tackler. First play of the drive. And it's a 32-point lead, so now it's straight time, so the clock is just going to run. There'll be no stoppage in clock. And wow, a very hard, dominant Chilliwack performance tonight. Really solid. We got dinner getting delivered here. Got coffee, got poutine. Someone's getting spoiled over there, and it's not me. So a great run. Charlie lights out Larson. And what's nice about this is we've had 4 touchdowns now by about 3 different kids. Yapo Conte started the scoring, an opening drive. I think Mr. Capstick, Pearson Capstick, got the next one. Charlie Larson just got the third. And I'm probably missing one more person. Maybe Aiden Hewitt got one. Aiden Hewitt got it on a quarterback sneak. So 4 touchdowns, 4 different players. Nice reverse. Woo! Bobbling the ball, hangs on to it. Oh, drops it. Number 87. Owen the Dutchman Vanderhoek took the handoff on the reverse for the PAT. And it was a hot potato on a cold night and just couldn't hang on to it. No big deal. You're up 32 points, so no harm done. So a very balanced attack by Chilliwack. 4 different kids, 4 different touchdowns. And they're up 32-0. And we're into straight time. So 4 minutes to go in this half. It'll be straight time to go for the second half of the game. Wow. Oh, that's good. So we'll see what happens here. See if Chilliwack gets on some of their... There we go. Here's the giant cheering here. Get the Giants fans, moms and dads out there. Okay. Chilliwack's going to punt that ball. kicked that ball, pardon me. And they're electing to place it. So they're not going to kick off. They're going to place it on the 45-yard line. Mission will just take it on the 45, 1st and 10. Okay. 3 minutes to go. Haven't seen the 3-minute warning yet. Mission need 2 more players. Signaling 2 to the Mission bench. There we go. Okay. So the referees are making sure there's enough players in all the teams. Here we go. Mission's got the ball. 1st and 10 on the 45. High formation. That a great passing play. And somebody missed the cue in the backfield there. It was a great snap. Quarterback got it perfectly. Went to hand off to his player. And the player just wasn't there. So that pushed them back another 5 yards. That's a 2nd and 10. The good news, Mission recovered the fumble. So it's still their ball. 2nd and 15, Niners at the 40-yard line. They're down 32 points. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping, Friday Night Lights. Mr. Tim Amy, flying solo, all on his own. There we go. Mission taken to the line of scrimmage here. They're having a tough night, this Mission team. I like this Mission team. I was hoping for a lot more. There's the snap. Quarterback keeper, but no. The defense of Chilliwack shows up again. And there's the end of the first half. 32-0 Chilliwack Giants over the Mission Niners. A dominant Chilliwack performance. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and I'll see you in 10. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping, Friday Night Lights.
Stocking stuffers over there. Swag tent. Pizza Shuffle will be in a few moments here. Looking for a contestant for the Pizza Shuffle. Pizza Shuffle. Whoa, we've got a lineup here. All right, what's your name? Jack. How old are you, Jack? You're 6 years old? What school do you go to?
What is it called? Bernard Franklin.
Bernard. All right, Jack. Let's come and play the Pizza Shuffle. Brought to you by Jim's Pizzeria. Are you ready, Jack? Here it is, Jack. Here we go. We're not done yet. Keep an eye on that pizza. All right. Moving around. All right, Jack. Jack, what do you say?
2.
2. Jack says it's behind pizza box number 2. Where is the pizza? There it is. Congratulations, Jack. Pizza Shuffle brought to you by Jim's Pizzeria.
Take everything we got, give it an honest shot, turning it on and off with been sliding, riding the highest dream, keeping the fire real. I call for you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Over the coming days, let's cut to the chase. We're gonna beat this maze, let's go deeper. I wanna reach it all, taking a leap or fall. I'll get to you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible. I've been flying off the ceiling, and maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling.
And we are back. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. I'm your host, Tim Amy, flying solo tonight. My normal partner in crime, Mr. Matt Macri, I believe is in Los Angeles this evening for the next couple of weeks. So here we are. Second half action, a 32-point Chilliwack Giant lead. Touchdowns by Yapo Conte, Mr. Hewitt, number 23, Aiden Hewitt, Pearson Capstick, and then Charlie Lights Out Larson scored the final touchdown. That means straight time. So what's going to happen is they're going to kick off, going to stop the clock, and once the play begins and resumes, the clock will run continuously. There'll be no stoppage in play. So straight time for the second half of the game. That's when it happens when you get a 30-point lead. So Mission's having a tough time tonight. They're a good organization. They're a good team. They're a great bunch of kids, nice coaching staff, but they just can't seem to get it going. Their offense is being stymied by a very solid Chilliwack Giant defense. All right. Not a bad crowd out there for a cold, brisk Friday night. It's about 6 degrees right now. It's not terrible, but I've got a bit of a chill going on. I could really use a hot chocolate right about now. But oh well. Can't have it all, my friends. This game will be done pretty quick. No big deal. All right. Here comes Mission onto the field. Chilliwack's jumping up and down, getting themselves all psyched up and pumped and ready to roll. Oh, Mr. John Rogers is down there tonight. Maybe we can convince John to come up here and come do color for me. He'll help me out. Perfect. I get a partner in crime. John and I announced together for the junior bantam teams, who are a very good tandem. Kind of famous, actually. A lot of people stop us, ask for autographs, that sort of thing. You know, you were used to it. We handle the fame. We know how to handle it. Mr. John, you want to join me on air, buddy? Of course you do. Put that headset on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Rogers, Friday Night Lights. Welcome aboard, my good man.
Well, thanks, Tim. It's a good pleasure to be here. Sorry I couldn't be here for the whole game, but
that's okay.
Catch the last half here.
Better the late than never. We are going straight time with a 32-point lead. And, heck. Mission had the snap. Our quarterback, number 24. Number 24, Max Hansen, looks like he was cocking it, ready to make a play, and just lost it. It's a cold, wet, slippery ball out there, but the good news, Mission recovered. So it's second and rather long for Mission. Mr. John Rogers, you've seen those plays a few times.
Well, we've seen quite a few plays, but our kids being junior bantam second year this year, so been through all this Adam stuff and all right through the Pee Wee. So I like the Adam football. It's good. The kids are out here to learn.
Yeah.
They play well, and they want to play.
Yeah. And this is Pee Wee, by the way.
Oh, these are Pee Wee. Sorry.
These are Pee Wee.
My mistake.
John just got here. No big deal.
No big deal. So who we got? Pee Wee Blue and Mission.
Mission Niners. Yeah.
All right then.
And it's a Pee Wee Blue 32-point lead. Mission actually, they have a good passing game, but they're snake bit on the handoff, as you can see right there. They can't get out of the backfield. And the first half, they had a passing play. It hit the receiver right in the numbers. Poor kid couldn't hang on to it. But it's a beautiful pass. And if I was Mission, I'd just keep throwing that ball.
The more you throw it, the better chance the guys have of catching it.
Yeah.
And eventually somebody's going to get that ball.
And you can't get out of the backfield on the handoff, so why not just go to passing all the time?
Straight passing, right? I agree with that.
How you been, man?
I've been good. It's that season for us for where I work. Summers and winters here. It's snowing up on the Coke. And
All right, you're a tow truck operator, right?
I am a tow truck operator, yeah. So this is a busy time for us. And thankfully it's a Friday night, and I got to be out here tonight instead of out on the hill. So
Perfect.
happy about that.
Your daughter Ashley is out there commandeering with the cheer squad.
Yeah, she gets to coach tonight.
Nice.
Instead of cheering, she's coaching. So it's
How many years has Ashley done the cheer squad?
this is Ashley's 4th year as a cheerleader.
Okay. That's pretty good.
She enjoys it.
Yeah.
I like the pink, though. I see a couple of the boys out there wearing pink socks
Pink
to celebrate October and
Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, looks like it's a 1st and 10 Chilliwack at the 33-yard line. And it's been a dominant Chilliwack performance.
Are they a running team here, Tim? Or are
They've been
passing?
running the ball beautifully. Oh, there's a fumble in the backfield. Number 5, Anthony the Jet Jorgensen wisely jumps on that ball.
A good recovery on them.
Yeah, John just joined us at the game here, so he hasn't seen it. So I'll give you a quick recap. Opening kickoff, Yapo Conte takes the ball off the chest and he loses possession. Mission takes over. They fumble. Yapo recovers. It thunders into the end zone with about 9:19 on the clock in the first quarter to open up the scoring. And then Pearson Capstick scored, and then Eden Hewitt scored, and then Charlie Larson scored.
I've watched Yapo play through a little bit. He was on David's team, my son's team, a couple of years.
Look at this run. Look at that. Number 5, Jorgensen gets all the way to the 5-yard line. So a first and goal at the 5-yard line. That was a nice little handoff in the backfield.
A couple of nice little leaks there, too, watching the play ahead of him, which is good for his eyes.
Look at that. And good blocking. I mean, they couldn't touch him. I like they got 3, 4, 5 blockers downfield. Perfect. Chilliwack's just dominating.
Yeah, and he just outran his blockers. If his blockers could keep with him, he would have kept going.
Yep. And I like what Sean Dallas is doing here. This is about the 4th or 5th kid that's been in the backfield that's gotten a handoff, that's had a chance to score. So he's completely spreading out his offense.
Which is a great thing for a coach to do. You can see every player can do, instead of just sticking with 1 or 2 of your good players. Mix it up.
Yeah, give everybody a chance to score. And Charlie Larson, I think he got his first touchdown of the season tonight. Jason? Jace. Oh, Jace Chappell, that's right. Okay, so Jace Chappell, I'm terribly sorry, Jace. Where is he? What's
Giants try to run the ball up the middle. They are stopped by that Niner defense. Maybe 1 yard.
Was a good job on that Niners defense here to hold them right when in position there.
number 36, Jace the Jackhammer Chappell? Yes, he scored one of the touchdowns. My apologies. I got to write these things down. You'd think I'd learn after doing this for like 6 years.
Oh, you're only human, Tim. We all make mistakes.
I know. But really? Anyway. Okay, nice job on mission there. So it sets up a 2nd and goal about the 5-yard line. Here we go. From the shotgun, number 22. Quarterback keeper dekes him out, cuts in.
Oh, no.
He's pretty darn close.
He's right on the 1
Gavin the
yard line.
Gavinator Parks. Normally the slot back in the corner taking the snap. So 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. Going to substitute a couple of players. So once again, Sean Dallas giving a whole host of kids a chance in the backfield. I'm not sure who his OC is. It doesn't say on the sheet. Ian Parks? Ian Parks is the OC. Ian, you're doing a great job mixing things up, giving everybody a chance.
It's a good familiar name there, Mr. Parks. He's a coach on quite a few teams. Looks like we're going on the outside.
Number 5 in. Anthony the Jet Jorgensen punches her through. And Cindy.
First touchdown of the season.
And there we go, for another first. So everyone's getting a chance. Okay. You need to talk louder?
Apparently, I need to talk a little bit louder. I'm
gonna-
used to talking quietly on the mic, so I don't interfere with you doing color commentary, and we
There
don't
you
like to
go.
hear in the background. So
I am potting you up a little bit there. So there we go. We're good to go.
As he makes his way to the end.
All right. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. A Chilliwack blowout, 38-0. Going straight time here. Going for the PAT. Whoa, somebody's
a
offside.
couple of flags out.
Flag fest. So if one thing Mission's actually done a pretty good job of is preventing the PAT. So they saved themselves a few points off the board there. But this one was just a miscue, so we'll see who it's against. I didn't see the
I don't think they've done that.
It'll probably be a penalty declined anyway. There we go. There's the handoff. Jorgensen.
Right into the outside.
Does he get around?
Oh, pushed him out.
Charlie Larson pushed them out. And see, interestingly enough, they're doing this great on the PAT, but they're not doing it enough to prevent the touchdown in the first place. That's what I'm noticing. I don't know if it's the O-line doing a much better job.
Oh, for Mission? You're talking for Mission,
for
yeah.
Mission, yeah. Hence being down 38 points. But they've stopped the few. This is the third PAT attempt that they managed to stop, so.
Oh, if they can stop each one of those, you're right. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to stop the touchdown to boot with it.
A couple of good shoves. They're a good team. I like, Mission always has good teams. They always show up. But tonight, it's just not their night. They're having a rough time, and that happens. So.
Oh, set it up now. Are they kicking here, or is
No.
it just
They're taking it from the 45.
from the 40
Yeah.
45 each time?
Yeah. Oh, my back is stiff. I got a new mattress this week.
They're tough to break in, those new mattresses,
They
I
are.
tell you.
But you know what? I'm enjoying breaking it in because we had the old one for 15 years, and it had given up the ghost about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
We got a new one this year, too, but ours was like 20 years old before we decided to get a new
brutal.
one. So.
I was rolling out of bed with a sore back every single morning. So now I forget that the mattress is new, and I'll sit down on the mattress that I'm getting changed or whatever, and it doesn't move like you're really high up, and it's like hitting a concrete bench. Like, oh wow, right, of course we got a new mattress. So it just came in this week. So another few weeks it'll soften up a bit. We got a medium one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Can't go too soft, can't go too hard. You got to go medium.
You got to try them all out and see which one's good, which one fits you best.
We went to a few places. We brought our daughter with us. And Lucy likes to go shopping because she's a girl. But then she really liked it when we found out she actually got to check the mattresses out herself. So at one point we'll walk into a store and she goes running up and swan dives onto one of the mattresses, face plants like right on the thing. Rolls around this big double queen size bed. She was enjoying that, so yeah.
Yeah, we went master shopping with the kids. They didn't do that. They just sat in all the ones and had all the buttons to change, change the foot, change the head, play with the beds.
She didn't figure that out. Yeah, I didn't. We weren't quite in that range. So
there you go. All right, here we go. I guess we're at start of the next quarter.
Yep.
Fourth quarter now.
Fourth quarter action. 10 minutes to go. Straight time. 38-point Chilliwack lead. And Mission's ball, their own 45. First and 10. Great snap.
Yeah.
Cuts to the outside. Look at this. Chilliwack defense just smothering them.
There was no offense there for Mission. The guys, they just opened up, and Chilliwack defense just walked right through.
Yeah, they just plowed right in. And that's been Mission's problem all night. They just can't get it out of the backfield. They can throw the ball. They had number 25, Kaylor Dietz, had a beautiful pass, like I said, in the first or second quarter, but they haven't gone back to it. And if I was Mission right now, I'd just throw that ball constantly.
I think that's
every single down.
I think that's what they should start doing.
Yeah,
I
just
mean, you
throw
only got
it.
9 minutes left. What's it going to hurt, right?
No.
It might actually gain you a few points.
Who the heck knows? You get one guy open, you score a touchdown, everybody's happy, right? No one likes to get shut out.
Well, even scoring one touchdown could put a little bit of hinder into Chilliwack's team. Because like, oh, they scored. Oh, it's a mind game.
We go back to Super Bowl LI, the 25-point comeback. So, hey, Belichick and company can do it. Anybody can.
Anybody can. That's right.
They've only won 5 Super Bowls, but hey, they've lost just as many. So there you go. Okay, I formation, Mission. There's the handoff.
Oh, a bunch of flags on this play.
Somebody's offside.
I don't know. That was our late flags for offside.
You think so? Maybe a holding? Pardon me. I got a new mattress and a new cold, so I'm just getting over the cold now. I apologize for coughing into the mic. Let's see what happens here. What are you drinking? Got a coffee going?
No, I got some hot apple cider there from our concession.
They have apple cider at the concession?
They have got some hot apple cider at the concession. Made me want to think I should have brought some whiskey with me, but got to drive home.
That's right.
Can't do that.
You need that driving license.
Yeah, fortunately I do.
When you're a tow truck operator, it helps you have a legal operating license.
Yeah, the boss kind of refrains from it if you don't have that.
You can sort of maybe forget to tell them if you got a suspension. The problem is they can ask you for your abstract every 2 years.
Actually, we can ask. Oh, the penalties are
declined. Okay.
No, they're waived off. Not declined, but actually waived off.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. because it was a clean snap, and it came.
They were playing, and then all of a sudden the two lines judges both
Yeah.
threw their which didn't make sense to me either.
No. There we go, from the pistol. Nice snap.
It's another handoff.
But again,
that defense is right there, right on top of them.
Chilliwack defense.
just smothering these kids.
So that forward tackle of Mission isn't stopping
No.
anybody.
No. And they have big kids, too. Like Mission's O-line, their D-line, they're solid kids. But then maybe they're new at the game and they're not sure what to do, and these things happen, right?
Third down for the
Third and
Niners.
rather long for the Niners, and if I'm the Niners, I'm throwing the ball.
Brought to you by
They are
Farmers.
punting it one or the other. You got to do something here.
Yeah, get something going. Fake a punt and do a handoff and mix things up and just keep it exciting. 38-point Chilliwack lead, CANEX Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. What time are we on air tomorrow calling the game? 3:30?
Yeah, our game tomorrow is 3:30, but we're here all day because we're running the concession this weekend.
Right. Right. They have a roving volunteer schedule for the concession, which is that and announcing of the two hardest positions to fill. There we go. Mission, the handoff, smothered again in their own backfield, and they just can't get the old engine started.
No, and that drives them. They kept driving them back and back and back. So now, for Chilliwack, it's great because now it's 1st and 10 down on the 30-yard line. It's only 30 yards to go to get another touchdown.
Yeah, and I think they're probably going to score, too, because they've just been playing so beautifully all evening. Just having a great game.
It's going to be Chilliwack ball.
So we're playing North Langley tomorrow, right?
We are playing North Langley tomorrow, and we're 1-1 against North Langley, not in the season, but in the year.
Right.
Because we beat North Langley at the Chili Bowl, and
That's
then
correct.
they beat us in regular season here.
We were
so
flat for that game in the opening. We opened our season against them, and the JB Blue team was just
I don't
dead.
I don't even think the kids showed up for that game.
No,
I mean, they
they
were
were.
there, but I don't think they were there.
no.
So.
They were just dead.
But again, it may have been the fact that we did blow them out in Chili Bowl. Maybe the kids thought that was going to be an easy target this
Yeah.
year, and obviously
the hard
Langley
way.
showed us wrong. So it'll be a good game, and the kids are all pumped up, and David's all pumped up, ready to play. So
Yeah, it'd be nice to see us win.
Long snap.
Long snap, number 22, the Gavinator, Mr. Parks. And there goes Mission's defense. And they got in the backfield, and they pushed Chilliwack back a bit. So good for Mission is showing up and not giving up and showing some fight.
yeah, it was a good read by the defensemen, and they had 4 of them come up and go right through everybody, and we're on top of that play right away.
Barbershop, so it'll be 2nd and
And I like what they're doing. Gav is the
Giants.
third quarterback they've used tonight. Because they started off with Mr. Hewitt, Aiden Hot Hands Hewitt at quarterback. He had an actually superb game. And it looks like he's had his plays, and now Gavin's getting a chance.
Great idea to switch them up because you never know when something might happen. Someone might
Nice
get
throw.
injured.
Does have a man?
Oh,
Intercepted.
Intercept.
Beautiful. Way to go, Mission. Nice.
By a Niner.
And the ball's going the other way.
It almost looked like the quarterback threw it right to the Mission player because he was right there, went right down onto his knees after he caught the ball. It was like,
Pass.
thanks, appreciate it.
Look at that. Got right in front of him.
Niner in the right place at the right time.
He positioned himself beautifully to make that interception. Good on Mission. They got the ball back with about 4 minutes to go.
Well, let's see what they can do. Maybe they can do something else. Maybe the coach is listening online to us say, hey, play some pass plays here.
They got their other coaching staff in the car with the headset on and the Wi-Fi going.
I see Mission's kind of at a little bit of a disadvantage player-wise. They only have, 5 or 6 over on the sideline.
Yeah, they got a bit of a small team. So one thing about Chilliwack, we got a healthy organization. We got 70 kids at junior bantam, about 70 kids at Pee Wee, about 65 at Adam. We got 40 kids at bantam, so we're a nice, healthy organization.
Yeah, next year will be another change. We'll actually have a midget team again.
We will have a midget team. Mark my words. Yes. There's the snap. He's looking to pass it,
Oh,
and wow.
way back in the background there.
Number 21, Pearson, the juggernaut capstick, blasting through, hauls him down. And that's been the story all night. We can look at the score and, praise the offense, but that defense.
That defense is right there every
Yeah.
time.
Every single play after play after play.
That Chilliwack defense.
So I got an email from the league about the Bantams for next year
Okay.
and changing the season.
Laying the smackdown on the
Oh, okay.
Have you got that email yourself? What do you think about this changing it up?
going to having spring.
Yeah, January to April kind of deal for bantam midget tackle, which all coincides or offsides against the high school, which has been our football's biggest dilemma.
Yeah.
Is kids playing both leagues.
Exactly. Part of there's two issues. A, we're competing with high schools, so community and high school are kind of suffering because there's just not enough kids to go around. I mean, in a perfect world, everyone's got full squads. There's hundreds of kids playing at each level. But unfortunately, that's not happening. B, there's tournaments out east because in Ontario and the prairies, and that's when they play their football.
Exactly.
At those levels, so they're not competing as well. So we miss out on tournaments by not doing the spring, summer football.
Look at that defensive team right there on top, coming around the outside.
Fumble
recovery.
Covered by the Giants.
Number 2, Blake the Badger Langley got a hand on that ball.
Right up to like the 2 yard line there. No flags on the play, so it looks like it may be a good play.
You almost saw a horse collar there for, you had him by the jersey right up at the neck, but, I mean, are you going to call? Well, we have an injured player. Take a knee. Are you going to call that penalty against a team that's down 38-0 with $1:15 to go on straight time? Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah. So.
Hey, maybe if it was an advantage mission, you might call it, but it's
No.
not going to be advantage anybody.
No. Yeah, I've seen. I get a few. I'm on the executive, so I get all the emails. So I sort of scan them, right? I see the ones, but yeah, that debates that and the bantam and midget teams are changing the seasons. You're not sort of cannibalizing each other between high school and community. So it means more kids sort of can play both, and it solves a lot of headaches because right now you sort of compete against each other, and there's a bit of animosity there, and that's not healthy, right? You don't want that. You want everyone to be able to play and get along, and so yeah.
It'd be interesting to see what they do. I discussed it with my son here a little bit, and he's all gung-ho for it because he wanted to play high school football this year, but he didn't want to jeopardize his community stuff too.
Right.
So, all right, here we go.
First and goal, and looks like that's a touchdown.
We got a touchdown.
The Gavinator, Gavin Parks, in the end zone with about $1 to go. It is now 34-44. Zip. Chilliwack with about a minute to go, and we'll get the official. I'm willing to bet this will be the last play of the game.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of slowly moving around, not doing too much too fast.
It's a real blowout, you know. We had a blowout last week and a blowout this week. We've had some really good Friday night light games. It started off the season with the 2 junior bantam teams. Blue was up by about 2 touchdowns, and Red came roaring back in the second half. It was really exciting.
That was a beautiful game.
It was. We had an Adam game 2 weeks ago where the lead changed hands about 7 times. Nice pass. Incomplete.
Nice attempt there, yeah.
And here comes the flag, and there's the game. Okay. Well, 44-0 Chilliwack Giant Pee Wee Blue win over their Mission Niner counterparts. And a beautiful night for football. And John,
it's a gorgeous night. I mean, I'm glad it came out, got the last half of the game anyway. But yeah, it's a great night. Good night for the kids to play. It's not too cold out there, and no rain.
No rain. It was coming down sideways just last week. So, all right. Well, I'm going to sign off. CANEX Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. Thanks for tuning in. Tim Amy, John Rogers. See you next week, folks.
Have a good night.
Your winnings will be at the concession. Congratulations. And stick around for the IHOP player of the game as these players shake hands and congratulate each other on a well-fought battle. IHOP players of the game. Give these two teams a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. It is a chilly night, perfect night for football. These kids played hard. Our first player of the game from Mission, it was number 59, sorry, Dominic. 59. There we go. Dominic, what position do you play?
Middle linebacker.
And what was your favorite part of the game today?
Football.
He just likes playing football. Oh, I heard pick 6 out there. Congratulations on being one of the IHOP players of the game, Dominic. Give him a big hand. And Mission picks number 23, Aiden Hewitt. Congratulations, Aiden. Did you have fun out there tonight?
Yes.
Favorite part of the game?
Throwing the football.
Yeah, great passing game. Love to see the throws at this level of football. Congratulations, Aiden. And there you go. Those are the IHOP's players of the games. Give them another round of applause.
everything we got, give it an honest shot, turning it on and off, we've been sliding, riding the highest dream, keeping the fire real. I call for you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Over the coming days, let's cut to the chase. We're gonna beat this maze, let's go deeper. I wanna reach it all, taking a leap or fall. I'll get to you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun, with a light to fire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible. I've been flying off the ceiling, and maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun,